we're going to knock out some unusual attitudes. So obviously you got a different sight picture from the right seat, so just making sure we're squared away there. But not only that, you're going to kind of start teaching me unusual attitudes here soon. So it's kind of a way to kind of knock off the rust, and one, you to see it from the right seat, but two, you to kind of see different methods for how you can put students in unusual attitudes and stuff like that from an instructor standpoint. So a couple of ways you can do it is sometimes, more often than not, it seems like most people will just have them close their eyes, and you as the instructor will maneuver the plane awkwardly and try to get them disoriented, and then have them say recover, or you say recover, and then they do the recovery, right? But you can also just have them close their eyes, put their head down, and then tell them to, make a 10-degree bank to the left, and then pitch up 5 degrees, and then make a right turn to a 20-degree bank, and then to give them a couple of different things. By the time they do that, a couple of different adjustments, and then they're going to end up eventually getting themselves into an unusual attitude, because you'll get disoriented, and it's hard to tell with your eyes closed and not looking at everything. All your vestibular systems kind of starts getting all whacked out, and then you can tell them to recover whenever they get into an unusual attitude, and then they just recover from there. Cool. So just a reminder, basically the jingle that we kind of do is in the blue, power through, right? And then we want to break that critical angle of attack, so the nose down, and then we'll go wings level last. So in the blue, our priority is the airspeed. So power, nose, wings, okay? And then if it's in the brown, when we say recover, then our priority is making sure that we don't have an uneven amount of stress or load factor on one wing, where if we're approaching that B&E or anything in a unusual attitude, we really want to make sure that those wings are balanced, where we don't, especially if it's a real unusual attitude and you're really up there on your airspeed, you're going to try not to rip a wing off, right? So in that case, we want to pull the power first, then we want to level the wings so we can balance that load factor on the wings, and we don't have an extra amount of stress on one wing than the other. And then once we've got them balanced, then we'll slowly come out of that dive back to straight and level. Okay? Cool. Let's flip it around back to the south real quick. I'll just be putting you in them, and then the closer we get to stage 2 and everything, I'll start having you put me in them. So that you can start having practice on what that looks like as an instructor, okay? Cool. Yeah. So my controls?
Your controls.
All right, so eyes closed, head down. Recover.
In the brown, power down. We're going to go wings level.
Nice.
And then start to bring that nose up.
Good, I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, and then you start approaching more of a cruise speed, and then you can reintroduce the power.
Yeah.
Good, I like it. Cool. My controls?
Your controls.
My controls. Recover.
Blue, power through. Nose down. Wings level.
Good. Yeah, just like that. Good stuff. So another little tip there is you can kind of start putting in some trim to kind of help you out as far as getting it to nose up or nose down.
Yeah.
As you're doing different maneuvers to kind of disorient them.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay. Cool there?
Yep.